In this video, it is the day of reckoning for Chemmy the Charade. It is MOT time. Is she going to pass? If I was a betting man, and I'm not, I still wouldn't bet money on this outcome, I don't think. Or I might bet on a fail. I think that's likely. The smoke, I think we may get away with, but has the smoke already damaged the catalytic converter? This morning, acrid clouds of smoke because I had to move her slightly. So I fired her up, moved her a bit, turned her off, and came back to her about an hour later. Fired her up. It was horrific. In those circumstances, it's terrible. So I'm hoping we can get straight on the ramp and she'll be all right. But can't ignore the fact we might have to rebuild an engine. But we'll see. The other thing she's going to fail on is rot, because there is rot in the boot floor. You can see the road underneath the boot, so that's not ideal timing. I'm just going to lock up here and then get in the car because it is freezing. It is raw, so we'll do further discussion inside where it's a bit warmer. So yeah, boot floor's likely to be a fail. Emissions, we'll just have to wait and see. Oh my gosh, that wind is horrible. Oh yeah, yeah, we'll go and see how she does. It was the coldest winter for about 70 odd years or something last night, apparently minus 20 odd up in the north of Scotland. And I know you Canadians and even you Central Europeans will be laughing, and Northern Europeans for that matter, will be laughing, but yeah, we're not used to it. That wind is biting cold. My hands really hurt. So I've got the heater going already. Let's go and see how the day unfolds. Here we go then. The nerves are kicking in. How's she gonna do? Yeah, that's the boot floor. That is definitely not ideal. Also some play in the bush here. I'll get out and let him continue with the test. Here we go then. We've got the emissions test starting to go on. I think that's just steam. It is dissipating. They're all right, and showing all green on the screen at the moment, so it's looking all good for this part of the test. You've got to hold the revs up, might stabilize the catalyst, but yeah, looking good, I think. It doesn't smell like oil, so I'm taking that as an encouraging sign. Well, that's it. She's going to have the welding done. She's not failed too badly. There's a couple of ball joint dust covers that have deteriorated. That comes up as a major fault, and the vehicle should not be driven, which is just insane. It's just the dust cover. It's not the ball joint itself has failed, just the dust cover. But that's the system. They can't change that. That's what it comes up as. It's a government standard. So she's going to stay here, have the welding done, probably take the slot of the Primera. The Primera was meant to be coming here to get the water pump replaced. Well, I think we'll get this car sorted instead, because it's just that bit of welding, a couple of ball joint dust covers. I might get them to fit the handbrake cable as well, and we can call that job done. So that's not a bad fail, I would say. She passed the emissions with flying colours, and the brakes are all good, although we still have discs and pads to fit. So yeah, I'd say that's decent progress, a decent result. I now need to catch a bus, which is many hours away from departing. That's rather frustrating, but yeah, I'm going to get home. We'll see more of Chemmy in a future video. Farewell.